Good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. You know by the title, I don't yet, but today I am going to try and finish the temperature blanket. I don't know if I'll be able to fully finish it, but I'm definitely going to be sewing the border on, and hopefully that will be all of it. I'm not entirely sure, mostly just because I'm super excited to be able to finish the blanket. I'm also kind of really sad because I'll be finishing the blanket, but I'm more excited because yeah, it's really exciting that we're gonna finish this project. It is a big one and we have been working on it for literally 13 months, almost exactly, I think, so a very long time. But also today it's Monday, so that means it's my normal cleaning day, but I'm not gonna video that. I'm just gonna get that done and everything like cleaned up and put away before I start working on the blanket, because that's gonna be laid out on the ground, and if I start that before, I won't be able to vacuum. So yeah, I'm gonna get all that done first, and then I will get started working on the blanket. But right now, I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today. And I also wanted to give you a quick update on the bell peppers, because I think I forgot to show you these little guys yesterday. But these are the, I think, sriracha peppers and the little orange bell peppers. They're both doing super well. They still look pretty much the same, and I think all of them that are going to sprout have sprouted now. So now they're just gonna start working on their second set of leaves. Also, the basil, the two that are still around, are growing a new set of leaves as well. So that means that they're finally doing well and taking to the soil. So I'm really happy to see that. I just got everything cleaned, and yeah, it's time to start finishing the blanket. I'm gonna try to get all of the borders sewn on today, but I kind of highly doubt that I will, but we shall see. I'm starting early, so I should have a good chance. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to get you angled so that way you can see the floor, get the blanket laid out, and then get started sewing. So yeah, I'm really excited to get it finished. So yeah, enjoy. You should be able to see everything. This is what it looks like, by the way, in the basket. I put it in here while I was vacuuming, so that way it would be off the floor, and that's how I've been storing it. But yeah, here's the blanket. I'm gonna get it unfolded and laid out in a second, but I'm gonna get one of the sides of the border first, and then I'll get the other one down after I put the blanket out, because I want to put the blanket in the middle of them. This side over here is January, and then the other side over there is December. Excuse me, Laura. And go over there for a few. That looks about good enough for the blanket. I have no idea how this happened. Can you see there's a knot in this, and I don't remember doing that? Interesting. Should I sew it on with the white yarn, or should I get a black yarn? Let me see if I have any. It's a good thing I went over there to get the yarn, because I needed to. I need the embroidery needle. How I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna cut pieces of yarn and sew it on the best I can, then just add to this piece, because if I cut it too long, it's gonna get very twisted. I have done this a few times and learned that lesson. So I'm just gonna cut it and then see how long it takes me to finish with this piece, and then add more and continue on. But I'm gonna get started sewing this side on first, and I'm using the black yarn because I think it would look really cool, and they're sewn on, so I kind of want it noticeable, but also because I wrote 2025 on the blanket in this yarn too, so I figure I might as well use a little bit more. But yeah, let's get this thing sewn together. It's so exciting. went a lot quicker than I was expecting. But yeah, we are halfway done. I'm gonna get the other side at least started right now. I don't know how much I will get done. I'm hoping to get all of it. I'm obviously gonna be getting all of it done today, which is awesome. But I'm gonna get started on the other side, but I don't know if, one, you're gonna be able to see much because I might be blocking it because it's over here. I'll try not to have my back to you too much, but sorry if I do. Yeah, we have half of the border on. We're almost done. We did it. The border is on the blanket and it's complete, all except for the tassels, which I'll put on later. But yeah, we have finished the temperature blanket. Over a year. I'm gonna cry again. But it's complete. Also, to try and stop myself from crying, I just counted when the gray yarn was used last year, and it was on January 22nd, so it was so close to almost being the day that we used the gray when we finished the blanket, which would have been super interesting, but it's complete. Both of the borders are on. And I cannot believe that I just finished that today. I did not think that I would. I just need to put the tassels on each of the corners, but I will get that later. We finished it. It is now much later on in the day, and I still cannot believe that officially the temperature blanket is complete. I'm just gonna tie on the tassels, which are right here. These are the temperature guide tassels that I have been using for the past year to see what color I needed to change the yarn to. These are the colors. I don't know if you can read them. They are Sun Kisses, Bashful, Mint, Charm, Surf Baby, and Flannel. Sorry, I can't read my own writing. And the temperatures that they were used through were anything below 20 degrees, 21 degrees to 40 degrees, 41 to 60, 61 to 80, and anything above 81 degrees was the yellow. And we literally only had one row of the gray yarn on this blanket, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. I was kind of expecting there to be at least a couple, but yeah, only one row on the entire blanket was gray. But I'm gonna keep this temperature guide in case I ever want to make another temperature blanket. But these tassels, because they were, it got stuck to my hand. I have calluses on my fingers and they keep sticking, and it keeps sticking to that. I'm gonna put these on the blanket as tassels because they're technically a part of the blanket at this point, with how much that they were used and referenced and everything, even though they weren't on the blanket this whole time. I figure, you know, they really are a part of the blanket, so they need to go on there. I'm going to try, and I don't know how many of each color I have, but I'm gonna make 4 equal piles of them of each and mix the colors, so that way each corner will have some of each color. Hopefully I have enough of each to be even, but if not, that's okay, because I'm not gonna cut anymore because these are just gonna be the tassels. But yeah, they have to. It looks so weird without the yarn on there. Oh, there's 4 pieces. That should be easy. So there's one there. This is gonna be a little bit difficult. Just make 4 little piles. I'm sorry you can't see, but there's one of each yellow, and then I need to separate these guys into the orange ones are very long, aren't they? Okay, get these guys. just in case it is bad. I'm not sure yet. I haven't watched the video back because I usually don't edit until I have recorded for the entire day. Sometimes I edit before I have recorded everything if I get a chance, but for the most part I usually just edit all of the video at once. But again, sometimes I do, but today I didn't get a chance to. So the point I am trying to make here is in case you weren't able to see anything when I was, whoopsies, when I was sewing the one side of the blanket when my back was turned. I'm sorry if you weren't able to see much. I tried my best, but it kind of felt as I was sewing like you weren't able to see much, so I hope that you could, but I'm sorry if you can't, because I do feel bad about that if you weren't able to see anything. But if you could, then yay, that's extremely exciting, but as of right now, I don't feel like you were able to see much get done there, so yeah, I just want to apologize in advance. But anyway, should I put these on with a crochet hook? I probably should. That would make my life a little bit easier. I'm using this crochet hook to go, oh yeah, I'm leaving these on. I'm gonna trim these. This is what all 5 of the colors look like together, and I'm just gonna fold them in half and loop them around like that, and then pull it through. It's kind of like a crochet hook, a latch hook. That is a crochet hook. And then I am going to pull all the little loops, including, if I can grab them, the extra yarn that was on the corner already, and pull it nice and tight. Gotta make sure all of them are. All right, there's one of the tassels. Let me cut these so that they're kind of sort of the same length. I don't mind that they're all different lengths. I kind of like that, but I want them to be at least somewhat similar. But okay, this one side is done. It has little tassels on it. I usually don't like tassels on my projects just because they're kind of annoying, honestly, but this blanket absolutely needs it. There is no option of it not having tassels. Also, I still can't believe that we have finished the temperature blanket today. It is amazing that it has been over a year and we have officially finished the temperature blanket. Once I get these last 2 corners, well, technically 3 because of this one, but now only 2 corners of tassels on. Where did I put my scissors? I just had them. I put them back in the basket. But once I get these tassels on, it will be officially complete, and I honestly cannot believe it still. Okay, these 2 sides are on, and it looks honestly so cute. I actually really like the tassels. All right, so those are done. And now we need, oh, this side doesn't have an end. How interesting. Look, there's no yarn on this end. Weird. I wonder how that happened. I need the crochet hook and put it through, and then we need the yarn like that. No. There, oops, the gray one didn't go on. That one's kind of important. Gray just really doesn't want to be used on this blanket. There we go. Nice and tight, and that one with the extra yarn was already the right length. I mean, like perfectly the right length. It looks so pretty together. All right, last corner without the edges too, which is kind of funny. I don't know how that happened, but it's the very last corner after these tassels are on. The blanket will be 100% finished and ready to be like just used as a blanket and not a project anymore. It is absolutely amazing that it is. I'm trying not to cry, but it's finished. That's it. The blanket's done. We did it. Yeah. I have said it a few times, but I didn't think that I would be ever able to make this, so it's kind of a big deal. So I'm so sorry for crying again, but I was trying super hard not to, and I still am trying hard really not to, but yeah, we did it. We actually did it. I'm so happy right now. The little row of gray is right here. That's funny. And because it is officially finished, I kind of have to. This is January, so it needs to go this way. But since today it looks different, hopefully you can see all of it. I do not know because this thing is huge, but this is what all of the temperature blanket looks like. It is officially done. I know I've said it a million times, but thank you again, seriously, for everything. Just, yeah, thank you. So obviously I'm not going to be knitting today, but as for tomorrow, I will be starting a new project, and I know exactly what it's going to be, so I'll tell you what it is. It's going to be using the yarn that is, oh, this is how much yarn that we have left over, by the way, from the temperature blanket. Hopefully you can see in there, and I should actually, hang on, grab the knitting needles that we used in and put them in here. Of course they went into the orange one. I did not do that on purpose, but this is how much yarn we have left of the temperature blanket. And the project that I will be working on and starting tomorrow will be using the rest. It's a little flower, I didn't notice that. But tomorrow I will be using the rest of that yarn, and well, not tomorrow, I won't be using all of it tomorrow, but I will be getting started using that yarn tomorrow because I am going to crochet a blanket next. I don't know, I have not decided quite yet if it's going to be a like square or a rectangle, but it's going to be a granny square blanket because I love those. I love to make them. It's just going to be like not a bunch of little tiny granny squares. It's just going to be one giant granny square, or however big this is. So it'll probably be like a medium-sized blanket, not like a massive blanket like this. More of a just kind of a lap blanket, I guess. So watch it be huge. But that's what I'm going to be making next. But it's going to be a granny square blanket, either square or rectangle. Again, I have not decided. I will do that tomorrow. But yeah, that's the next project that I'm going to get started on, and I'm going to start that tomorrow, which I am really excited for. What crochet hook should I use? I have a favorite one. I should probably use that one. Where is it? 6, is that the right one? Or right size? I don't know. This is my favorite crochet hook. I don't know if you can see. This video is probably really long, but can you see right here at the edge of the hook? It's completely glued together and hot glued and everything, and it also lost the end of it. It had an end that was shaped like this and had the color, but I may or may not have stepped on it a few thousand times and it broke. So yeah, this is my official favorite crochet hook, but I can't use it anymore because it's too small, because it doesn't like sit right in your hand. So I think this is the correct size, or closest to. So this is the crochet hook that I will be using instead. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's the one that I might be using tomorrow, so I'll take that out. But yeah, tomorrow we start a new project. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for being here for this past year of making temperature blanket. And I'm excited to make a new project with you. I'm sad that this one's done, but I'm also really happy. And yeah, I'm still super grateful and just amazed that we did this. So just thank you so much. And yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day. And also, by the way, have fun knitting your blanket today. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. So I will see you tomorrow, and thank you so much for being here. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.